Alright guys, don't already know me from my series, How to Pay Off Your Car Loan in 36 Months Without Being Cheap, or go into Starbucks, or you've been listening to my unemployment series where I talked about the different articles and how I recommended if you have rental property that you should not rent out your house until December 31st, 2020, because that's when the waiver will expire that lets people stay in your apartment. And you can kick them out, because until then, if they claim COVID, then you can't kick them out. So I'd advise you to do that. Or if you want, go back and watch how I paid off my student loan. Was $94,117. Before a lady called me on the phone, Mr. Martin, Mr. Morris, we need you to pay on your loan. We're not going to be able to give you any more forbearances if you don't pay. We're going to take your income tax and garnish your wages. And because I had lost 2 duplexes earlier, and I was also dealing with the lawyer for a probate issue, I needed that little bit of income tax money so I could eat and just pay off some of my other bills, because I was also paying a Bank of America line of credit off. So if she would have did the wages and stuff, then it would have just been a headache, and I would be like scrambling for money and all type of stuff. So I begged, what can I do? What can I do? Then she broke me down. So ever since then I was paying, and in this month I paid $1,000 and I brought it down to $28,995. Almost paid off, because luckily, because of this, I didn't get in, like, there's been progress. I didn't get any of the $1,200. I didn't get that $600 unemployment bonus because I didn't get laid off. So I didn't get anything. I was above the, whatever, the AGI, adjusted gross income. So we've made progress. So if they said we didn't make progress, I know I didn't get $1,200. Did you get $1,200? So at least I was able to get, like, save myself $155 in interest, and then just pay like $1,000, and it reduces the actual loan down by $1,000. So, and also I've been working different commission jobs now, so I just keep working on my sales skills. That's the only way to get a return on investment now. Is, I told you, this is the first generation that will have 0% interest rate. There was a time where you could take money, put $1,000 in the bank, get 8% interest, and that'd be $80. $1,000 would be $80 cash, which is passive income, which is money you got for doing nothing. It's like at the end of the year, you woke up, someone put $80 on your stomach, free money. Now, if you put $1,000 in the bank, after the bank fees, you'll probably have like $899 at the end of the year. So, but you still got to put that money in the bank, because you got to put it in there as save it. What is it? Storage. Some people call it storage. Some people call it saving. Just put it in there until you can have enough money where you can take some of it and put it into an investment where you could possibly lose the money. Yes, there's no such thing as 100% investment. I don't care what anyone says. You look at this economy. You don't know what happened. You don't know what's opening, what's closing. It's a mess, man. So the only way you're going to be able to get a return on your money now is you're going to have to put all money at risk now, which is just like in the old days, you really didn't have to. You had a little bit of leeway where you get like 0.5%, 1%, 6%. You had some type of cushion where, you get a little money, not a lot, just a little. And with that little money, you can figure out, hey, what would be my next move? Now, all money's at risk. So that means you got to be careful before you put any money at risk now. It's like almost, you have to be ready to lose that money now, which sucks. So that's why you have to have twice as much money, because just in case you make a mistake, you can do it again. So that's what I want you to think about. And right now, things have slowed down. July, we had someone set off a cherry bomb. I guess they didn't realize July 5th. I guess they didn't realize it was July 7th. It was July 8th, so they just kept popping. But now I think we're done. Next holiday is not going to be until September, so Labor Day. So it's July 9th, August. So we have almost 2 months of just nothing. So let's see what happens right now. Let's see what happens. Will we have any protests? Will we have Seattle get out of control? Maybe we'll have a gas shortage. Now all of a sudden we have like a chain shortage. Can we just have a month or just nothing just happens bizarre? If it's not the George Floyd, it's the protests, it's the COVID, it's the shutdown. Now it's the coin wars. Now there's no coins. I guess I got all my pennies and stuff. I gotta hear that? I got a pocket full of change and I'm going to the arcade. Pac-Man fever. So I'm ready, man. I got my change in my pocket. Do you got your change in your pocket? I can give exact change. So yeah, it's just like, can we? This is like a year of just insanity, man. So what do you guys think, man? The only way to survive insanity, believe it or not, I'm learning you got to have patience and you got to have money. That's it. You got to have money, man. That's why you got to be careful what you're spending your money on, man. And you got to be careful of your health. So now you got to kind of keep yourself in shape, because now you can't go to the doctors. They only want 6 people. People are already sick, so you have that mess. And now March, April, May, now you got the unemployment about to run out to the 6-week mark, because usually you only get unemployment for a year. So once you get to the 6-month mark, they're already bugging you every month, asking you what jobs you're applying for. Once you get to that 6-month mark, they're super strict. Are you applying for jobs? Are you applying for jobs? So, you know, some of the people are going to be stressed. The $600 bonus is gone. So now those people who got that $600, they're like buying all these new cars and stuff. I'm still saying I see more luxury cars now than I did. I see more luxury cars now when the economy was booming. Now, in the recession and when the economy is moving, I guess you go on the car lot. Yeah, we got a deal for you. Oh, wait, look. Oh, well, he may not have enough money to pay his rent. May not have enough money to pay Visa. But hey, he'll pay for this car. He want to feel good, man. I know I saw a kid getting out of a Mercedes, shoes all messed up. That's the priorities now. Look rich, but you're actually poor. Just go eat at the, what is it now? You go to the, what is it called? The food pantries. Pull up in your Mercedes or your Audi. Get out. Go get you some free food. That's the new thing now. Going to Audi's, going to Target. But when you're not, or going to the 99-cent store, once you get all your stuff, but you can get on that street, look cool, man. I even saw a guy with a Jaguar, the convertible Jaguar at the McDonald's. He couldn't afford enough money to have Uber Eats. He had to go pick up his McDonald's in his convertible Jaguar. White even. It's like white with the little gold thing. Going to the McDonald's. Way to go, Chief. And I like how people like pull up to me. You know, they don't. You know, I'm like my cops, man. People just do stuff to try to piss us off. Pull up in their cool car, like looking all sweet. You know, yeah, you're right, man. You are the man. Been there. I know what it is to be car rich and cash poor. I had a 2007 Beamer. Have you? Hey, wait till you have to put a transmission into one of those things. I see you guys on those donuts and stuff. So hey. If that's what you want to spend your money for, that's why I have my $25, $75, $125 programs for you. Take those programs, pay off that car loan like I told you before. If you pay off a car depreciate, you can't, a car by the IRS depreciates after 60 months. So if you you're still paying for a car after 60 months, it's basically worth zero. And you don't want to do that. You want to have that car paid off. For example, I'm paying like an extra month worth of payments. So in 5 years, or like 5 years, I'll have my car paid off. It'll like 60 months. So whatever the 60-month thing. Spending 60 months, I would pay like 2 to 3 extra payments. So I reduced the 60-month car loan down to 57. And that's not counting me putting an extra $1,000, $2,000 out down with the extra money I get. So that's why I say, get that car paid off, because now I can take that car in at the 57, 55, 54-month mark. It'll have some residual value, while if you take it in at the 60-month mark, you get nothing. You guys will have the 72-month, 84-month car loans. You got to at least pay $100 to $200. That's what I'll help you do. Let's look at your budget. Let's see how much you can pay. Let's find you some extra jobs. Let's find some extra ways you can cut back on money. Let's just find some ways, hey, maybe take less trips, gamble here less, gamble here less. Let's go and do that kind of thing. So that's what I have in those programs. And I have my Get Out the Stack program. Yeah, 26 million people out of work, man. Do you want to be looking for a job when all of those people come back, when their unemployment is starting to run off and they're panicking about, can't pay for my car, can't barely pay for my apartment, gotta pay for daycare because the schools will have my kid telecommuting. So that's going to put like a big pressure. So you're going to have a big rush back to the market. Started now, especially as you head toward August, toward that Labor Day weekend. That's when everything's going to get squeezed. And that's when I want to help you get a job by then. My best YouTube videos. What books am I reading? And for a bonus, like I'm spending $5,000 to go to Miami to build my sales skills. You can get some of my best tips. That's for you guys who do the $7.97 and $5.97 program is for the $3.97. I'll give you some websites you can visit, work on your sales skills. In addition to my videos, I'll give you like Grant Cardone or some Tim Story or John Maxwell. Look at their videos, get some stuff from them, learn from these guys how to make money. This is a crisis, even for me. This is a crisis beyond belief. My energy dropped after 4th of July. Now I'm trying to raise my energy. I realize I got to work harder than I ever thought. Got to manage my money, stay out of trouble, look for opportunities, fail more, find out if the person I'm working with can really deliver. So we're like at a time where I'm 51, so I'm really like, man, I'm just like, this is something I have never seen anything like this. Kids staying home, sports not starting, politicians fighting. It's just a mess, man. Basically no one likes anyone. No one trusts anyone. So the only person you can trust is yourself, which means, hey, the only way to trust yourself is to know you have the ability to go out there and earn the income, keep the income, and not do anything else. So that's what I want you guys to think about as we head toward the Labor Day weekend. Things are going to be a little bit slow right now. So this is your opportunity. While all these people are out of work, get back into the workplace. Go back, interview, talk to people, work on your skills. Hey, go out and lose some weight if you have to. So when you go into that interview, you're not rusty. You're like ready to go. You have the skills. You're ready to answer questions. You're just really to get in there and just, hey, I've realized I made these mistakes. I've adjusted this. I've changed my diet, changed my health, reading these books. I've been working these jobs to build up my skills. Now I want to help you. What can I do to help you make money? You want to go in with that type of confidence. So as I head off, just think, what are you doing to improve your skills? Invest some of that money. I know some of you got that $1,200 bonus. You can spend $797 on one of my programs, because I know some of you guys hoarding that money and still have $400 or $500 left. This is a time to get out there, man. Build up your skills so you can deal with people. Build up your confidence so you can work with people. This is the time. So don't think that, hey, you're going to get lazy or you're going to just like wait till your unemployment money ends. This is the time when everyone else is being lazy. They don't want to invest in themselves. School's out. You got to work with the experts. The better the experts you work with, the better you'll get ahead. While everyone else is kind of looking at every Dick and Jane and Amazon Dropbox thing. Don't worry, Amazon's about to drop something. They're about to drop a whole bunch of employees and pass all their work down to these so-called drop shipment places, and they're going to put all type of restrictions on you. And when you don't deliver, they're just going to take it away from you, and you're just going to go bankrupt. So all these people who think, I'm going to buy this Amazon route, No. Have like people working in there like $8 or $9 an hour working in these so-called warehouses. It's going to be a mess soon. Amazon is about to drop them. I can already tell. If Amazon's losing money, stock's high, they got to do something to at least show some type of positive revenue. Cut the employees, bring some instant income in by selling off different routes. So that's what's going to happen with Amazon. So for all of you guys working at Prologis, all these warehouses, change is coming. I'm telling you, change is coming. They're about to do a education. I call it educational what's that word? Educational gentrification. Watch they get rid of anyone who's like ghetto, who's like been working there, bad language, non-college people, just high school dropouts. Watch them all go away. Because in my day, it was drug dealers, child molesters, people running from the law, people out of jail, people who couldn't keep a job or worked at a warehouse. And I pass these warehouses now, you see Beamers, Audis and stuff, Mercedes. I got people rushing past. Then you guys are trying to rush out in your fancy car to get the 30-minute lunch. What that tells you, it means you shouldn't have had that car in the first place. They're only paying you $15 an hour, and it ain't gonna go no higher, especially with all these people out of work. So what you got is what you got. So take that money instead of wasting it on a car, reinvest in yourself. So when there becomes a big shakeup in that industry, you'll be ready to look for a job somewhere else, step out, do something different. So that's all I got to say for today. And I also have my $100 to $1,000 commission programs. Hey, call me, learn what I learned by working commission, see what mistakes I made that you can avoid, and you can try them yourself. If not, I don't want to spend any money. I'm going to wait for Trump, Nancy, Pence, Newsom, give me reparations and stuff. Just join my channel. 20 million of you are out of work. I should have 2 to 3 million people on my channel. Just take 1 or 2 tips I have will help you at least put an extra $10 or $20 in your pocket. That's beyond the money you're making right now. And trust me, to 20 million people out of work, extra $10 to $20, that's like $1,000, $2,000. That's like a quality meal. You go to a McDonald's, that's a quality steak. You're not going to Audi's or what's Smart and Final, all these places, Costco, trying to get the cheapest food, cheapest products, get the healthiest product, hey, you probably buy yourself an essential water. Not buy all other Aquafina and stuff. Buy something that keep you healthy. That's what that extra money. What that extra money gives you is the edge. It's the edge to take what you have and 2-time it, 3-time it, 10-time it. That's why I say, go out there, get the extra training. Put yourself ahead of those 10 to 20 million people out of work who aren't spending money on themselves. They're coming back to the workplace, but when you go into the interview, I want you to have the skills to set yourself apart, and that's how you're going to get ahead. Talk to you later.